Okay, to my friend who's doing actually a movie on yours truly, me. I sent you information on Alexander Shereshevsky, his emails and all that stuff. So, when I was in Germany, of course, the laboratory that's supposed to come over to Germany didn't come over. It was seized by the Canadian environmental people. Okay. Long story, but yeah, okay. And during that time, there was a court order, Supreme Court of British Columbia, Canada, paperwork that we're all allowed into the lab to work, and nothing. Basically, that was a court order. Attorneys Arthur Marr, BC Supreme Court. However, and there was some kind of thing going on. The lab was to be shipped to Germany. Germany, believe it or not, all cargo express. Okay, something was wrong with the shipping container. It fell apart or something. And then Canada got involved with their environmental group, Richard Blue, and lawyers and Kowalski and Company and that kind of thing. However, my partners Alexander Shereshevsky and George Lissik took advantage of that, and from what I understand from Alexander Shereshevsky, uh, they stole pieces and parts of the lab. Recently, I was requesting a return of some of the items, especially silver coils, as seen in the email I copied and pasted to you. So I learned that because Alec did return a few items years ago, but recently I put in a recent request, and Alec would always say, "Well, it's stored at Randy's place." Okay, let's see if Randy wants to cooperate or become into the media and give it to Alec or to another friend of mine some of that stuff to send to me here. Okay, so you can tell by the recent emails there was a conflict. Alec was too lazy to perhaps go to see Randy, whoever Randy is. But I can get that information if there's action taken. So I wanted to cover that aspect of everything too. Also, you brought up the topic of a nuclear source that was always within the lab. I discovered it a long time ago. It's following, but I don't know if that device that are reproduced here was in the government U.S. tests. I can't tell. I don't know because George Hathaway and Alex Pizarro set the lab up exactly as he found in Lynn Valley. But I don't know what happened there. The other thing okay, so I don't know. That could be a big factor because the Canadian government people thought it was important. Dr. Harold Wilson from DREP explained to Dr. Kuhn about what he thought was happening. But Dr. Kuhn said, no, 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 that's Dr. Lorne Kuhn, DTI, not DTI, the Defense Technical Information Center, that's the U.S., and he was with Advanced Research and D&D Canada on orders of Deputy Prime Minister Eric Nielsen, according to Alex Pizarro, to come and observe the effects and things like that. 1986, March 26th. I have trip report of that and other communications through Harold Wilson and others, and Dr. Kuhn wrote me some unique letters, which I have. They liked the place, and there was another person involved in this in Ottawa, Canada. I have his letters as well. I have all those documents and papers and stuff. But pointing out the advantage that's taken parts of the lab. I'll find the other emails. I sent you all his email addresses and some information, but it's kind of rushed for time, so I'll find that and copy and paste, send it to you. As confronted by a friend of mine in Canada, he made up this story, oh blah blah, he's somewhere else and all this stuff. So I'll find that, those emails, copy and paste it to you. Bob Greener's working on a book called Mr. Possible. You may want to contact Bob Greener for all the new updates that are going on with the analysis of the metal samples and observations and discoveries that Bob Greener has found out about. And yeah, so I'm trying to remember that colonel's name in Canada, who I didn't meet him in person, but he was very supportive in getting things organized. But I have the letters. So anyway, I have the letters from my member of parliament because I put in a request for the videos, but they said it's a matter of national security, back to my member of parliament, Chuck Cook. And that we'll get back to you, but they never did. Okay, so with the U.S. government folks of Los Alamos, contacted my friend still about that the videos are routinely destroyed. However, that's not the case with Martin Fleischman or McDonnell Douglas's Jack Houck, who filmed for 2 days, which is uploaded on Nancy's YouTube channel. And the magic of that is good videos, but the effects were abrupt in some cases, but were very slow in other cases, which interested me because it sped up the whole video. I found all these weird movements and things sliding around, things moving up and down. I suggested to a friend of mine in Canada to take and download the videos and make a new video within 2 minutes. All the many hours in 2 minutes. It'd be quite interesting to do that. I don't know if Jack Houck did that, but we kept in contact, and we even I went visiting him down in Huntington Beach with Ian. We had a dinner out, lunch and that. I kept in contact until he passed away, unfortunately. So many of my friends have passed away. As a scientist, it's scary, but anyway. So, covering that area, I'll keep copy-paste the info I got recently from Alexander Sharashevsky, who then denied having the coils or something like that. They're silver-plated tuning coils, big fellas like that. So I'll keep bugging them. And maybe in the movie we can mention that, or somebody can mention that, or whatever your whole system is there. Really appreciate all of this from Bob as well as yourself. I have all the reports, all the files, at least 12,000. I did a recent video, at least 12,000, I think, or 10,000. And 300 videos, which nobody's ever seen any of the videos yet. Except the ones that were uploaded by others, as well as myself. But it's many TV shows that done, and many effects were captured on camera, plus even private individuals filmed. And people that were representing the Pentagon for Donald Rumsfeld, I believe. I made a video on that too. I went in the storage container down about 50 feet away. I pulled out some interesting documents. One day when I felt bored, sitting in the sun, so I did that. Harold, B-E-R-N-T, filmed an event. He is representing Timmy Ventura as well as others. And he'll often visit, and he did a visit one day filming, and we had some major effects happen. That's uploaded on the internet. I think it was about 2006 or something like that. But anyway, so Timmy Ventura would know a lot too. Whether he will talk about it, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure Bob would love to talk and communicate. So there's a lot of bits and pieces that, like with Alexander Cherishevsky and George Lissakis, that is not explored by anybody because they kept secret. Now, George Lissakis was, when I was in Germany, there was a transformer that levitated and fell on him, and he was in hospital for 3 months. And that's all stuff that Alec keeps leaking out a little bit, bits and pieces. George Lissakis then later become head of Pinnacle Oil International fuel stress detector device he stole from Alexander Cherishevsky, as well as myself. So there's a lot of stuff that can be dug out and explored if you want to do that. Or try emailing these characters. My friend in Canada had lunch with him recently and talked about all the stuff that happened there. And I contact Alex looking for these coils, and he got all bent out of shape, sort of something a disjointed kind of email that I'll copy and paste the entire thing to you. Oh, that being said, okay, so crazy. Progress is going very well here, and I replicated nuclear device, which is this ordinary uranium ore in a special container that has different fuel strength to it. And expecting more equipment coming in here, as well as a 1,000-pound magnet. I had something similar in my other places, so, but not 1,000 pounds. But it's just going to be a lot better. The field coil relationship between the RF and electrostatic energy. I'm going to make a suspender for it. I want it suspended maybe a foot or so off the floor by using 2x6s put together a certain way that'll handle a 1,000-pounder. I think I did that before somewhere. Oh yeah, Oregon. So that being said, I'll get busy on a few things here today. I just did a picture video of 9/11 and the forge effect of fire on steel members. Uploaded that too today, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so just thinking of something I wanted to film too. For fun of it. I'll do that later. Having fun today again. I'll end this video because I just want to get that out